Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a design team project for Not2Shabby. Coupon code Mary10 for 10% off your order over at the shop. I should pre-record that because I say it the same way every single time. Alright, let's get into the card. We are doing clean and crazy. That's right, clean and crazy cards. I'm going to do one very refined, very poised, prestigious card, and then we're going to do one that's just nutty cuckoo. And so we're going to use this set right here from Not2Shabby. I'm going to pick out the stars though, so that's what I'm focused on. I'm pulling out the stars from this one and one more star that's smaller from a coordinating coordinating stamp set. So I'm going to be using some MFT Jet Black. No, let me get the right name of that ink. So I had to pause the video and go look for the ink. Full disclosure, it's either Gina K's Amalgam Ink or MFT's Extreme Black, because they're both in these little cubes, and I have no way of telling. Next time, I shall put it on the screen. Okay, so we're moving on, and we're going to add that little smaller star here into our background. So you want to go off the page when you're doing a background. It makes it look a lot more unique, or just it works better with the imagery, if you will. All technical terms. So I'm taking my Arteza Everblend alcohol markers here, and I am going to color in. This is the more refined looking card. I'm not going to show you obviously all of the coloring because that would take us a million years, but I am going to show you just how I did each of one of the colors. This set right here I'm using is from the Arteza 120 color blend markers, and there's a wide variety, and so you have a really good opportunity to mix colors, and I really feel like the blending is really good. I'm liking these markers for sure. If you have them, I have a 60 and a 120 color blend. Why call them color blend? They're not color blends, they're Everblends. I have a 60 and 120 color chart. If you want it, look for instructions on how to get that in the description below, and I would get that to you. It's very helpful, so I would highly recommend it. All right, so now I have my red, white, and blue. And the white, I just did a little bit of gray shading. Now this one, I started off and I thought, oh, it'd be kind of cute if I just colored the inside of the stars. And that probably is cute. I just couldn't figure out how to shade that very well. So then I was like, no, I'm going to go outside the line. Like, this is happening. I haven't felt this free to color outside the lines since I was a child. And quite frankly, I don't remember it. So I'm just going to have a good time. And when I started doing this, I thought, yeah, this is going to be a big old edit out. And this is going to probably make the blooper reel not to be shown unless we're like deliberately laughing at me. And I just said, just go with it. Just continue on, see what you get, work it out. So then I'm looking here at this point, and I'm like, no, this isn't going to work. So then I took a white gel pen, and I am going to give a pattern, a unique pattern to each and every one of the blue and red stars that's going to stay confined to the star itself. This was my way of making peace with my choices to go against what is natural to me and the natural order of things. And so I kind of allowed myself to reel it back in just a little bit. So went outside the lines, acted crazy, and then reeled her back in. So I'm happy with this. I think this is fun. And really, if this card looks just not something you would give out to anyone, that's okay too, because I have to tell you, I really had fun with it. And at the end of the day, and at the beginning, that is all that matters, is that you're having fun. I took out here some Darice glitter cardstock. This is my favorite cardstock, not only because of the quality, but the price. So you combine the two, you're having yourself a glitter card party. All right, so I'm going to use Thank You and Celebrate. So these are going to be pretty much, what they are. They're thank you cards and a celebrate card. However, I'm going to be using them to celebrate the United States of America's Independence Day, which is the 4th of July. So that's what the theme is of these cards, if in case you didn't pick up on that. So we are going to die cut the word celebrate right into this cardstock, this panel. So this die set is a outline, which is like a shadow, and then also the inside word. So that's why we did that. I'm going to use my score buddy here, and I'm going to score and fold my card bases for both of these cards. Then I'm going to trim down with my guillotine trimmer just a little bit on the first one, because I'm actually going to take a strip of that glitter cardstock, and I am just going to lay it down on the side of the card panel, or the card base rather, and then that's going to just peek out from underneath my panel of stars. So I love the way this refined one came out. It just makes my heart happy. The other one just reminds me of what I need to be doing in the craft room every now and again, and that's just throwing caution to the wind. So it was a really good balance of one or the other. So I'm going to take some fun foam here on the back that I've used some double-sided adhesive for both sides of it, and cut it down to fit the back of my panel. And then I love this stuff. It comes in, it looks about to be about 5x7 sheets, and then I just cover both sides with the adhesive. And it just works really well, and it gives just the right of dimension to your card. So if you don't want it to be too high, or you're shipping it through the mail, or if you are shipping it through the mail, this helps keep it nice and flat all the way through so you don't get a lot of bendy marks in your cards. I often wonder what my cards look like upon arrival because I've never asked. I think one time my sister gave me feedback, but anyway. All right, so I'm using E6000 spray adhesive here, no odor. I love this stuff. If you're still using the Elmer's spray and you have to go outside for it, I highly recommend trying the E6000. It's a few dollars for the bottle. I think maybe $6, so that's more than a few. But it's $6 for the bottle, and I don't use it on every card, obviously, and it's awesome. So then I'm going to take this other panel here, and right on the back, I have to, obviously you could see what I'm doing, I have to separate out the fun foam, right? Because I want my middle to show through, okay? So I'm just going to lay that down, and then I add a whole bunch of some of that leftover fun foam to pieces, 'cause again, I wanted it to be nice and even across. So I get all that release paper off, and I'm just going to lay it down right onto my card base, which, can I tell you, is a little bit scary, because that's it. It's stuck, it's stuck. There's no getting around it. I'm going to take my Celebrate here and lay that right in, and I sprayed that one too. I just didn't show it, but I sprayed that with the E6000 as well. And just getting that in there, and you kind of want to press it down, hold it for a couple seconds, just so that you make sure it doesn't come up, because it's like watery liquid, not like liquid adhesive that we're used to. Okay, so then I was like, nope, this card doesn't have enough. So I took some Stickles here, and I'm going to go around my silver Stickles, and I'm going to outline the star. And I do that, the white star, and I do that on both cards. Then I'm going to take some confetti sequins, which are the ones that don't have the hole in them, and they're clear, and I just pop those up on the card. And that's really all I'm going to do for these cards. I'm super excited about the way they came out. They're simple. They were very easy to make. Nothing too intricate, nothing too difficult. So yeah, I'm loving them. I'm just going to finish up by putting my sequins on this card, and I had no rhyme or reason where I put the sequins. It was all in kooky dookle places, and I was okay with that. I wasn't following any kind of rules of 3, 5, 7, and 9. I just went for it. So I was in rare form making these cards. That is a fact. Here's the finished card. You can see some close-ups here. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out with me, and for crafting. And I do not think that I say it enough, but I want to thank everyone for all your comments and your encouragement and all your just kind, sweet words. You are changing lives every day when you make a comment like that. I'm just here to tell you, and that may sound melodramatic, but be that as it may, you are really changing the course of someone's day. I really come to my YouTube channel sometimes if I'm feeling down and out and go to past comments, and you guys are right there to lift me up. So I want to say thank you for that. And I will, back to business, list everything below. If you need anything, ask questions and comments, and I will talk to you down in the comment section. Till next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.